Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday, so I have symphony rehearsal tonight. Also, I'm going to take you along with me as usual. Tonight or this evening, we're going to be working on getting all of our percussion stations set up for each of our tunes, make sure we have all the right equipment, and strategize on making sure that everything is set up so when we have our concert, it's a second nature to us. We know everything is. We have the muscle memory there, and that's kind of like the goal for this evening to get all of our equipment and everything placed correctly. And in the background here, I have my 4-3 marimba. It's here in our dining room because I am currently finishing my basement and I really needed to practice. So I decided to bring it up here. Like I mentioned in my last video, it was all sight reading. It was a disaster. So with this video, I'm going to be a little bit more better prepared for that rehearsal. I have been practicing ever since last Tuesday, but I decided to get in a last minute practice here during the day before I run to the symphony hall for rehearsal. All right, there's a couple of pieces that we're playing at the concert. One of them being Hoedown by Copeland from the Rodeo. That has a very repetitive and simple xylophone phrase, but I'm just going to practice it here on the marimba, obviously. But when I get there, I'll run it a couple times on the actual xylophone, just make sure I have all like the spacing and sticking correctly. So that's what I'm going to practice now. I'm also going to practice variation on a shaker melody. Variations on a shaker melody. It's from Appalachian Spring, another Aaron Copland piece. Very easy parts. Again, this one is on the glockenspiel or bells. Again, I'm just practicing it on the marimba just to get the muscle memory and getting the notes correctly before I transfer it to the glockenspiel. So there you go. That's kind of how I practice because I do have a glockenspiel, but it's all the way in the basement. Basement's dirty, so I don't want to get it out. I do have a xylophone, but again, I don't want to get it out because it's downstairs, the basement, which is dirty. So just doing everything here on the marimba.
All right, just got done with my light went out. I didn't want that to happen. All right. Done with Symphony Rehearsal. Man, I was tired. It was a rough day at work. Had very little energy. It's funny, like I was practicing variations, the Aaron Copland piece this afternoon, and we didn't even play it. But oh well, c'est la vie. But we did rehearse or sight read 2 new pieces tonight. One was a Gershwin piece, playing drum set on that one. 80% there, not too shabby. And then we sight read Grand Canyon Suite. That was pretty good. So, yeah. So other thoughts other than that, it could have been better. I completely bombed the mambo section of the West Side Story Overture. Man, I was so embarrassed. I just pretty much just kept time on the hi-hat. I'm definitely got to dig out my drum set from the basement and really sit down and hammer at that mambo feel. I've never played a mambo. I know it's shocking. I'm embarrassed to say that I've never had an opportunity to play a mambo beat on a drum set. So I'm gonna have to learn a mambo beat. Well, I've learned a mambo beat or a beat pattern, but just need to apply it and get it faster. Yeah, it's just crazy that I've never really had to play a mambo ever in my lifetime. So if you played a mambo, drop me a comment if you have any advice. I've watched some YouTubes of other drummers, playing like a sophisticated to a very basic mambo beat. Of course, me not playing it before, I'm gonna do like the basic, just to keep time and make it done well. Well, speaking of that, my dad always says, simplicity done well sounds complex. So that's what I'm going for. I hit my goal of getting everything set up and stationed. Our little percussion sections or our little setups for each tune. So that was great. That was mission accomplished there. So yeah, let's get back. Let's get better at this stuff. All right. So yeah, I'll catch you at the next one. See ya.
Asymmetrical.
Oh no.
It
Threw me off.
It's a 5-bar roll. That's really odd. Anyway, that's what's written. So, oddly asymmetrical roll off before E.
Yeah.
And then we're moving right along. What is the name of that tune? It's in every
Strike up the band.
ever.
Strike the band.
Strike up the band.
Do you want to cut a measure? Just make it symmetrical?
No, it would be too complicated.
Okay.